Issue na rin ng statement kasi doon sa video na yon may threat talaga na patay. I think if I'm not mistaken, patayin si Congresswoman Castro, no? So, yun parang ano na yun, nakakasakit na yun, ano, sa ng loob na isang active member of the House of Representatives tinetreten na gano'n, no? Pwedeng nagbibiro lang or iba ibig niya sabihin. Pero ang interpretation ni Congresswoman Castro is a serious death threat. No? Death threat. So, nag-issue siya ng statement, nandun ngayon sa social media ngayon na kinokondemn niya yung sinabi ni former President Duterte.
So ano pong status ng relationship ng House kay former President Duterte?
Well, wala pa naman personal na problema dyan, ano? Kasi sinabi nga ng mga party leaders tsaka ibang congressman nag-issue na rin ng kanya-kanya yung statement. Nung siya ay presidente, supportive naman yung House of Representatives, no? Alam niya naman, during the time of COVID, lahat ng pinipresentang legislation ng presidente, ina-approve ng House of Representatives, including mga COVID measures, di ba? Mga emergency procurement, mga ganyan. Ina-approve lahat yan ng House of Representatives. So, wala namang problema yung relationship ng institution with the former president. So, even nung wala na si former president, wala naman naging problema Ngayon lang, kasi nga, because of that interview na sinabi niya, the most corrupt agency, institution is the House of Representatives, parang nilalahat niya. And then, nilink up niya yung extraordinary and miscellaneous expenses ng House of Representatives, which I have clarified, no? Ano yan, lahat ng expenses ng congressman, tapos divided equally yun. Kunya 1.6 billion, tigpa 5 million yung mga congressman. Yan, pinapasok lahat yan, yung pangtulong nila sa constituents, hospitalization, mga victims of calamities, no? Pati yung operation ng opisina kasama ron. So, tapos ino-audit yan monthly ng COA. Tapos pinakita ko nga sa inyo na yung COA, pasado, walang notice of disallowance whatsoever. In other words, na-audit na yan, nakapasa na sa audit. So, yung pananawagan ni former President na i-audit ang lahat ng expenses, lahat ng budget, no, ng House of Representatives, ginagawa na yan, nagawa na. In fact, yung last audit ng COA, as of September, end of September. So, walang katotohanan na hindi ino-audit ng COA itong expenses ng House of Representatives. Ganon din ang Senado. Ganon din. Kino-audit lahat yung so-called confidential funds ng Tapos ang kaibahan din kasi pag confidential fund, yung head of the institution or agency, yun ang nagde-decide kung paano allocation nun. Pero pagka nilagay mo confidential expenses or yun, miscellaneous expenses, distributed yun. Walang lamangan doon.
Sir, cover din po ba dun sa Sir, cover din po ba dyan yung tungkol dun sa sinabi ni Speaker na sinabi ni Presidente na tatakbo daw bang Presidente si Speaker in 2028? Kasama ba yun doon sa sinasagot ninyo?
Wala na naman pinag-uusapan ganyan dahil napakalayo pa ng 2028, ano? At si Speaker mismo, nagtataka rin siya bakit pinag-uusapan na yung 2028 samantalang meron pa siyang almost 2 years, no? To finish the term, and then meron pa siyang another term 2025 to 2028. So, bakit pinag-uusapan yung 2028 elections, no? Wala pa yan. Wala pa yan sa, I'm sure, no? Wala pang plano si Speaker dyan. At napakaagang pag-usapan yan, ano? Yung 2028. Ano yan? Malayo pa yan sa isip ng Congress at ng, of course, si Speaker. Malayo yan. Wala yan sa plano niya pa.
Sir, anong thoughts po ni Speaker when former President Duterte accused him of being behind daw supposedly attacks against his daughter, Vice President Sara?
Well, yun nga, we respect his opinion on that, ano. Pero walang katotohanan yan eh. Alam niyo naman nangyari last elections, di ba? The Speaker was behind the Vice President,
Sir, just
no,
like
sa
to clarify
campaign
that
niya.
statement of yours, walang katotohanan na that the Speaker is behind attacks against the Vice President. Yun po yung gusto niyo.
Attacks?
Yeah.
Ano ba yung attacks
Kasi,
na yun?
well, the former President did not itemize what kind of attacks those were. Pero
Wala
yung
eh.
insinuation niya na the Speaker daw po yung, you know,
Basically,
Siguro
lahat
yung
ng nangyayari ngayon kay
yung
Vice President, parang
reduction, yung
Yeah.
reduction
parang
ng ano.
may kinalaman daw si Speaker doon.
so as far as Speaker is concerned, you're saying that those allegations are not true. Yun po yung sinasabi niya sa akin.
Hindi totoo dahil that's a collective decision of the House of Representatives, no? Na
But he's the
i-divert
leader of that group.
i-divert the confidential fund to the agencies engaged in the West Philippine Sea.
But those actions, sir, would not happen without his tacit approval.
He
Uh,
leads the group.
it's a group decision eh. Hindi lang naman pwede si speaker yan. Tapos yung iba, ayaw, no? In fact, even yung Senate, no? Mukhang ganun din papunta sila eh. Na i-redirect yung confidential funds to the military and security agencies. Hindi kasi ang nag-emerge kasi doon sa budget discussions, no? If I may share it with you, yung kasing confidential fund, pwede namang i-classify as MOOE, no? Miscellaneous Operating Expenses. Oo.
It's under that category.
Kung under that category, then malinaw yung kung saan gagastusin, no? Pero kunyari, intelligence confidential funds, yun yung kailangan security or defense related yun.
Sir, let's just backtrack a bit. When you say it was a group decision po ng congressmen to realign the confidential funds, was the group decision also a unanimous decision by the members of the majority bloc?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, it was approved by the plenary on the last day, di ba?
So, kumbaga,
September
walang
27.
kumontra, walang umirit na, hindi, wag na lang, ganun. Walang ganun, sir.
Wala eh, kasi ida-divert mo nga doon sa mga nangangailangan eh. At yun naman mga offices, no? I want to emphasize, hindi lang naman si BP yung affected eh. Ang daming opisina ron. DICT, 300 million yung nawala sa kanya, di ba? Divert do sa mga West Philippine Sea agencies, no? Tapos merong pang ibang departamento eh na tinanggalan ng confidential fund. Pero ang solution nga dyan, if they can justify, no, yun, MOOE, open pa naman yan. Kasi nasa Senate na yun eh. They can propose that, no? Tapos may BICAM pa. So, kung makakategorize yan na MOOE, baka makalusot yan eh.
So, you mean, just to clarify, yung 500 ng OVP na confi fund, pwede pang i-convert into another
Kung
MOE.
madya-justify na MOOE, no? Kumbaga sa kwan, kailangan may justifications ka na saan mo to gagastusin under the category na MOOE, no? Hindi naman pwedeng 500 million MOOE, hindi naman pwedeng gano'n. Kailangan may detalye ka.
What part of
Just
that-
like all the other agencies, no? Lahat ng agencies nagsasubmit naman ng MOOE.
Sir, kasi itong context kasi niyan, di ba? Especially after what happened to the demotion of GMA, yung pag-alis ni VP sa lakas, and then all of these things over the confidential fund happened. Ano bang relationship ngayon ni Vice President, the Speaker, at saka sa House? Where do things stand?
Well, as you know, hindi naman nanggaling lahat yan kay Speaker, di ba? Lahat yan nangyari dahil nagkaroon nga ng problema, no, sa relasyon nila, no. At alam niyo na naman nangyari, no.
So the problem persists?
Hindi naman. Ang problema talaga, yung reaction nung grupo nila, nila BP Sara, no? Hindi natin alam kung sa kanila galing yung mga attack sa Congress. Kasi ang nagsalita yung tatay, di ba? Si former president. So we're not sure
So may conflict talaga?
Where there is... Well, hindi naman necessarily conflict, no? Yung isa nagsalita, kailangan... Well, nag-react tuloy yung binabanatan, di ba?
So ano pinagkaiba nun dun sa may away na talaga? I mean, bakit hindi pa masabing may away na talaga?
Hindi ko kasi masabing away yan Pwede namang misunderstanding lang
Or
yan.
at what point did it begin as far as speakers concerned? Yung problema, quote-unquote.
Ayan, hindi ko masasagot. Kasi sila lang ang nakakaalam niyan Oo, kami naman, outsider kami doon sa nangyari na yan, no? Basta nangyari dyan, yung may rumor daw, di ba, na papalitan si speaker. So, yun, defensive move yun na ginawa. Well, pero siya lang talaga nakakaalam niyan. Yung mga parties lang na nakakaalam ng tunay na dahilan, no? At si DSGMA, inaccept naman. Wala naman kaming narinig na protest galing sa kanya, no? Inaccept niya na DS siya. Tapos si Kong Dong Gonzales, naging senior deputy speaker. So, wala kaming nakitang reaction ng mga
Sir, balik ko lang ng konti. Nabanggit niyo po si ESGMA. Was she consulted about the House statement that came out on Saturday night?
What?
Was she consulted? Was she in the know po about the statement on former President Duterte na nilabas niyo on Saturday night? Kasama po siya sa
Hindi naman siya kasama doon sa party leaders
okay.
Ang representatives ng lakas doon.
Lakas lang. Kasi.
Hindi, lakas, actually 6 na grupo yon, di ba? Lakas, NUP, NPC, NP, PDP, at saka yung coalition of party lists, congressmen. Si GMA is not part of the leadership ng lakas Ang title niya yata, if I'm not mistaken, President Emeritus, Honorary President.
Pero our lawmakers, sir, the party leaders, when they read or heard or seen the SMNI interview, number one, maligning Congress as a rampant institution. Number two, threatening to kill Congressman Franz Castro. Did the party leaders felt offended ba?
Oh yes.
Because, kasi given the context that Congress during the former president's term was very supportive of his legislative agenda, did they feel offended that they have to speak up?
Well, hindi lang offended well, threatened, no? Threatened. Kasi tinethreaten niya yung isang member, no? Para bang... Tapos kung nakita niyo yung buong video, ang sinabi niya, pag hindi pina-audit, no? Lahat na agencies, including Office of the President, he will call on businessmen, military. So parang people power to di ba?
The party leaders felt that it was a serious attack on the House.
Oh yes, yes. Kasi bakit ka magsasalita ng ganun? Ino-audit na naman yung mga agencies na yan, no? Senate, House of Representatives, Office of the President. Wala namang exempted dun eh. No? Judiciary. So, bakit kailangan mong i-threaten na tatawagan mo yung mga tao na parang mag-people power, no? Pagka hindi daw pina-audit. So, parang doon sinabi ng mga party leaders, parang mali yata yung call for action, no? Samantalang ino-audit. Yung ako nga, first time ko na-discover na every month, ino-audit yung expenses ng House of Representatives. So, biro mo, monthly. Yung ibang agencies, di ba, yearly. So, nagulat ako in the case of House of Representatives, monthly. Tapos mayroong notice of, disallowance or, clear lahat. Clear lahat ang Congress.
Sir, tas the following day, the following day, there was a hacking of the House website. And do you think this is purely coincidence that it happened a day after you released the statement? Or does the House consider that it might be connected?
Well, we take a look at it as a threat again, no? But we are not sure where it came from.
Or
no?
if it's connected to
Yes,
what
so
you did
so we're not
before.
sure. We're not sure. So we cannot make any statement to that effect, no? What we're sure of is this is the first serious threat, no? Ginawa na yung parang kumbaga sinampulan na eh. Although the damage is really minimal, no? Kasi ang totoo, diniface lang eh. Yung binaboy lang yung website eh. Di ba pinakita yung mukha nung... Ako ginagamit ko rin yung mukha na yun sa pagsagot kay Marian eh, yung mukha na yun, di ba? Yun. Although, hindi ko ma-access yun eh. Yan, kay RG. Next time yun na isasagot ko sa inyo. Happy birthday or happy day. Anyway,
Yung update, sir.
so far yun lang. Yun lang ang
Defacement lang.
it's not even hack eh. No?
So, no data, no personal.
No data, no
information
data.
was compromised.
No data. Pero,
May lead na ba kayo?
red flag na yun sa amin.
Yeah.
So, we asked the DICT for help in NBI, no? DICT, ang maganda sa DICT, inimbestigahan nila. Tinignan nila yung nangyari. Tapos, tinignan nila rin yung vulnerabilities ng websites namin. No, hindi lang kasi isa eh. Meron kaming data rin eh, na digitalized, no? Or digitized. So, pwedeng vulnerable yun for, yun talaga hacking yun, to get all this information, all this data.
What kind of help, sir? Specifically to track down who did it?
Yes. Yun yung hinahanap ngayon ng DICT tsaka NBI. Now, in the case of the House of Representatives, I immediately met my executive committee, no? And the recommendation was, of course, strengthen, no, our capability, cybersecurity. The recommendation is to consider the possibility of outsourcing. Meron kaming i-hire na third party to help us improve our cybersecurity, no? And to rectify all these vulnerabilities na na-discover ng DICT, na yung websites namin and then all our data, no, na digitized are vulnerable to hacking.
Sir, hindi pa delikado yun na mag-hacker kayo ng outsider?
Yun nga, pinag-iisipan pa namin kung sino man yung outsource na yun, ano. Siyempre, ibebet namin yun, ano. We look at the credentials, the experience, and siguro yung client base nila, no, whether they've been hired by any government agency, No? Yun ang very important sa amin. Kailangan meron na silang previous experience working with the government. So, medyo alam na nila yung what's in store for them. Kasi kami, we have to admit, kulang kami ng cybersecurity experts, no? We have an IT group which we're trying to build up, no? Pero baka kulang yung time namin to recruit people, to ensure na ma-address yung mga vulnerabilities na na-discover ng DICT when they investigated our yung internet platforms, no? So we're going to address that, including the possibility of hiring third-party experts.
Sir, balik dun sa statement lang ni former President Duterte. Aside from issuing the statement from party leaders, is the House considering other proactive measures, like for example, providing additional security, kunwari kay Congresswoman Castro because of the threats na...
Well, if Congresswoman Castro will request for it, I'm sure we can. Pero so far wala namang request na ganun, But if any life of any congressman, congresswoman is threatened, that's the duty of our security, to secure the congressman, the
Hindi rin po
member.
nag-reach out pa si Congresswoman Castro or yung staff niyo sa
Hindi
inyo
pa ho
about that?
nagre-request, But if you notice, we only knew it yesterday. The Makabayan Block filed a resolution, no? I don't know if you're aware of it. Nandun yun. It's a public knowledge naman. You can check with our committee office, no? Yung CAD. So, nilagay doon sa resolution, pinaimbestigahan yung the use of confidential funds during the term of former President Duterte as mayor ng Davao. And including the successors, no? Kasi inadmit doon sa video interview niya, 'di ba, na he uses intelligence or confidential funds for you know what, inadmit niya ron, So, yun yung pinaiimbestigahan ngayon ng Makabayan Block. The block includes, di ba, alam niyo naman, si Congresswoman Castro. So, yun pa lang yung nakita naming reaction nila, no? Nag-file agad sila nung resolution na yun. And the House will act on it pag nag-resume na ang session sa November 6. Right now, walang action except to accept the resolution filed, and then it will be referred to the plenary November 6 pa.
Sir, balik na tayo dun sa defacement ng website. Does the House have a timeline kung kailan ma-restore yung access to the House website? Kasi I think until now it's down.
Ang sabi ng IT team namin, within the day, within 24 hours. So, that should be before midnight.
May info po ba sa IT team nyo if yung license nyo on cybersecurity were updated? Kasi in the case of the PhilHealth hacking, di ba inamin nila na hindi sila nakabili ng bagong licenses. Sa case nyo naman, sir, updated naman po yung license.
Updated. Pero yan din ang recommendation ng DICT.
Alin po?
We have to update not only the contracts, not only with the suppliers, with the equipment, but the equipment itself. Kasi baka parang may nag-describe sa akin, parang barong-barong yung cyber security measures natin compared to other agencies na bahay sa Corinthian. So, yun yung comparison. So, pag DICT sinabi ang dami yung vulnerabilities dahil 1, 2, 3, no? Yung equipment nyo kulang, yung tao kulang. So, pwede kayong ma-attack talaga ng more serious, no? More serious hacking. Ito kasi parang, ang tingin namin parang, testing lang eh. Testing lang our vulnerability, no? So, ang sinabi namin doon sa IT group namin, prepared for the worst case scenario, no? Na yun, i-hack talaga yung buong system namin, not just hacking but immobilize, no? Just like what they have done to other agencies in the US, no? In the US, 'di ba? They are attacking both government and private. Tapos kailangan magbayad ka, may ransom eh. Pag di ka nagbayad, they will immobilize your system, which is the worst case scenario, no? So kami, we're preparing for the worst eh. Na this is just a test case, no? Kaya kailangan paghandaan na namin yung possible cyber attacks.
Initially, sir, from your communication with the ICT and NBI, may data or may info na po ba silang binigay sa inyo as to the possible identity of who the facer?
Wala pa, but they have...
Was it local or was it international?
No, wala pa. But the ICT was kind enough to share with system dito sa House of Representatives. Pero yung kung saan yun, the only thing clear sa amin is local. Local ito. Hindi international.
Sir, dyan yung sinabi niyo pong within 24 hours, pag nagbalik ba, ito na yung sinasabi niyong more secured na siya?
More secured na to.
Operational na din yung pag binalik?
More secured na to. Pero yun nga kasi, alam mo, more secured as of, no? Alam niyo naman, the technology, minsan, after 24 hours, may bago na namang technology itong mga hackers, eh, no? Hindi, kasi it takes only, may pipindutin ka lang, no? Kunyari, employee ka dito, or anywhere else. Pag napindot mo yung link na yun, contaminated na yung buong system, eh. Especially yung gumagamit ng mga laptop, di ba? Connected yan eh. Kaya ako cellphone na lang eh. So, yan, yung mga laptop kasi, vulnerable yan eh. Pag meron kang pinindot na link dyan, minsan dun na sila nakakapag-penetrate. O kaya nag-email sa isang employee, di ba? Yung pag may napindot ka dun, pasok na yung yung ransomware nila.
Sir, sorry po, balikan ko lang po yung statement ng political parties. Sino po yung nag-represent sa PDP laban?
Well, ang nakapirma doon sa si SDS Dong Gonzales at saka si Congressman Johnny Pimentel. Sila yung dalawa eh. Wala kasi si Alvarez at that time. I think he was in a hospital.
Pero sir, yung sa statement nila, supportado naman nila yan,
course.
considering na
Kapartido.
kapartido po kasi nila si Pangulo.
Yeah.
Wala namang hesitancy, hindi naman sila napilit. Bukal po yung...
Wala. In fact, if I remember right, si Congressman Johnny Pimentel issued a statement earlier, no? Na parang ayaw niya yung sinasabi nung chairman nila about the House of Representatives. Remember, ang inattack ni former president, it's not the individuals eh. Yung House of Representatives mismo eh. So, dun talaga na nag-react yung mga party leader na kailangan, we have to say something. Hindi pwede itong palagpasin. Kaya, they decided to issue this joint statement. Tapos, if you notice, other congressmen, no, are issuing their own statements. Even Congresswoman Maricar Zamora, no, from Davao Oro, meron din siya inisyong statement about this issue. Tapos si Kong Almario, I think. Congressman Almario from ano, taga saan ba si Almario? Davao din, di ba? Davao Oriental, di ba? Yun, nag-issue rin siya. And then si Congressman Franz Pumaren also issued a statement. Of course, yung kay Congresswoman Franz Castro, no? Yun yung pinaka what you may call it desperate plea, no? Na hindi sana totoo yung sinabi ni former president.
Sir, pero you said kanina na the House felt threatened by what the former president said. The House feels threatened because may kakayahan pa siya bilang former president? O may kakayahan siya, period?
Hindi naman sa ganon, pero right now kasi it's a war of words no? Wala pa naman kaming nakitang direct threat talaga Pero, siyempre, yung mga congressman, kilala who was talking Hindi ba? So, for someone na talagang inaamin na, di ba, nung mayor daw, ganito ginawa niya, di ba? So, yun yung threat doon. Tapos yung call to people power, na pag hindi daw nagpa-audit, he will call on the businessmen, military, police. Yun yun yung threat na sinabi niya It did not come from any congressman, it came from him So, yun yung threat. Yun yung threat. But don't quote me,
Ano ba? 30 minutes ka na. Uy.
Akala ko backgrounder lang to.
Ano ba?
Wag niyo naman akong pahamak,
Sir, would you happen to have a copy of the party statement
Na
na
may
may
pirma.
pirma of
Hindi, wala kaming pinirmahan dahil Viber lang Nag-Viber consultation lang. Kasi wala namang
Pero
walang
sino nagsulat
session.
ng statement, sir?
Oo.
Hindi, sino nagsulat?
it was forwarded to?
Yeah.
So,
Sila.
good na yan, parang
Hindi.
good.
Ang nangyari talaga, kwentuhan, usapan, anong gagawin natin, di ba? Yun. Then, nag-crystallize yung statement.
Pero patanong ng Des, parang may disclaimer ako. Patanong ng Des. Usually daw, hindi talaga yung kumaga nagsasalita yung Sec Gen on political matters. Pero
Oo.
in this case,
Hindi, ako naman,